like new shoes.
So Peter,
Can we get the mic? Can we get the mics up, please? And there's too much.
Oh, wow!
that was my career in 3 seconds.
Oh, yes, and you have a very storied career. It's such a privilege to have both of you, Peter and Frank, here with us. I am Phoenix. I'm a super fan, and it's so wonderful being on the stage with you.
There you go.
Because the Transformers has been a toy brand for just over 40 years. With that, so much has happened over that time. But I was thinking, what means so much to me as a Transformers fan is my connection to both you and Peter and Frank, for all that you've done with your voices on both the original G1 cartoon and that very underrated Transformers Prime.
I remember auditioning for that first line in Transformers, and I say, wow! They said it's been done.
Wow, but Optimus has been such an iconic character all throughout the years. He's meant so much to generations of people, and I'm so fortunate to be here with you because Optimus has helped me through some really, really tough times. And then with that, whenever I'm in a moment of crisis, I think, what would Optimus do? And then your voice rings in nice and clear, and I get my answer. And I'm able to proceed forward.
Excellent.
So thank you so much for being here.
So, as not a super fan, how did this all come about? What was an audition like? How did this all come to be? How did the franchise all come to be?
We started off as Mighty Man and Yuck.
That's where we met.
Really?
Our first show was Mighty Man and Yuck. Of course, Peter, which was appropriate, played a superhero.
Okay.
And I played a dog that was so ugly he had to wear his dog house the entire time. Which also, I suppose, is appropriate. Typecasting, would you say? But anyhow, that's how we met. And Peter had that wonderful superhero quality from the get-go, and I kind of had this weird...
Bing Crosby. They wanted me to impersonate Bing Crosby.
Ah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do you everybody? This is Bing Crosby. You know that? So that overlapped into the deep voices. And I always started doing deep voices in monsters and stuff like that.
Nice.
Then I did King Kong, and I blew my voice out and started coughing blood. And as the gorilla in King Kong, all that shit.
Whoa. Yeah.
I said, I'm not going to be doing any more monster voices. So I started doing the other stuff. Predator.
Predator, yes. I just recently found out that you were in that. That's one of my favorite action movies, so total bonus. Wow.
So did they have special microphones for you? Did they have special microphones back then to help us and make it sound as bigger? I mean, or is that all you?
I think this is a Neumann.
Maybe.
We've used every kind of microphone there is since the 1920s.
So old German microphones were a nice, rich, full body sound. Yes.
You out of that one, wouldn't you?
Do a voice from the 1920s into an RCA.
There you go.
I need. Oh.
Yes, the dropouts were very frequent.
But you know, watching Peter work when he does Optimus, it's amazing because, I mean, just the naked version of just hearing it with the ear is pleasant, but when he works the microphone, moves in, and then his acting goes, you see his face, and that voice is just gold, right?
Speak up.
When you do your Optimus, it's just amazing.
To work with this man, this brilliant man, is an experience that everybody should have. Especially in a quiet room where they need perfect silence. And you're concentrating on your script. And you're looking at the words. And you're saying, no, this important line is coming up. Say, no. And you hear, you'll trip from an air conditioner or something, and you're going, and then you start. To the director in the back, are you picking that up? What, Pete? That dripping from like the air conditioner or something. It's really loud in here.
We misbehaved a little bit.
But I'm sure you guys have some stories.
He would do anything to make me laugh. I laugh at the drop of a hat. So, but to get him to laugh, it's an explosion. So it only happens rarely. And what a wonderful time that is to hear him go.
So who was the big comedian during the G1 filming with Wally Bird? So it was Frank?
Well, Michael Bell, I think, probably.
Oh, Michael Bell.
Yeah.
Michael Bell.
Michael Bell, okay.
Michael Bell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we had a pretty good time too, misbehaving. In fact, remember what Wally did? He separated us. Obviously, when you're working together, it's better that you look at each other and you deliver your lines. Well, Wally, I'd make him, dribble coffee through his nose, which was wonderful. And at that point, then Wally said, "All right, you over there, you, Welker, just go outside." But we had a lot of fun.
I can't describe how many times he made me laugh doing, I can't even remember the sounds that he would make. There were so many and varied, and it's just off the wall. But he could do a bird outside a window, or he could do a dog down the street. He could do, like you go, where goes that take?
Oh my.
Ball, we had a ball.
Okay, and then more recently, you guys were featured together in Transformers Prime. That was a really, really excellent show, and I suggest you guys go ahead and rewatch that. There's some really, really quality episodes in there.
Wonderful cast.
Yes, that's what I was about to get
We
into.
got along so well, not that we did in the other episodes of Transformers 1, but they were such a genuinely talented group of people.
Yes, they were.
It was inspiring to be with them. And
Hey, and you know what? They put us together again, which is really, really nice.
Yes, that was very nice to have both Optimus and Megatron in Transformers Prime.
And working face to face together.
Oh, okay, so it
And
worked.
at this point, we were able to watch the new guys come in.
Yes.
Kevin Richardson. and Mike
Amazing.
And they misbehaved. And so Peter and I just sat there and we were in heaven watching everybody else get in trouble for a change.
funny.
May I ask about Jeffrey Combs as Ratchet? Do you have any funny stories from him?
He was just such a good actor.
Yes.
And you could see him being brought in from the acting world into the voice world and, all of us crazy folks. And we totally destroyed him. I think he left an injured person. I think when he went back to stage, he was going, it was really enjoyable to watch because his process as an actor was just really something. And he was so appreciative to be there.
Oh, that's
in this
fantastic to hear.
environment, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. But he was great. Yeah.
And then also, they was able to feature Ernie Hudson. Yes, we had Ernie Hudson, Agent Fowler. So that was really, really great to bring him in as well.
So I gotta ask, more fans, more people, everybody loves Transformers. What do you think about it that gives it such a staying power where generation after generation, watching the original, watching everything? I mean, when you even say your names, oh, I love the Transformers. What about what you've done? What do you think really connects with multi-generations over decades? I mean, that's a huge, huge thing.
Personally, for me, I think it's sticking to the age-old messages of goodness and primarily the outcome being better and without being destructive, but being in a destructive environment because things are blowing up and everything else. But you had to have a common denominator, and that would have been the control of mayhem and strong enough to be gentle. We're the undergrads.
Yes, please.
Overcoming the worst. And there was a priest that came to one of the signings and he said, home. The home is where it all starts. Love, birth, strength, relationships, sharing, caring, and it's home. Homie. It's a home that makes it happen. So with that understanding, you talk to people differently, you talk to a child, you raise your voice sometimes. But you talk to somebody that's been bad, you lower your voice and you demand a reckoning of some kind. But and for you, the same thing.
He can't help but misbehave. As eloquent and beautiful as he is, he does misbehave.
That keeps
Really
things
well
fun.
done, really well
At
done.
what point, when you first started doing it, when did you know you were doing something important? When did it hit you that this is going to be a legacy? At what point of the career of doing this did it just all fall into place for you?
Well, I mean, it was crazy because we had no idea. I mean, we did, probably maybe 2 seasons, and then we were just delighted to get picked up. Because normally, back in those days, you would do 13 episodes, and that was a season. Mm-hmm. So we got picked up for a second episode. It was pretty good. And we were a big cast, too, so, it's hard to support a show that big, even back in those days. But we never got mail. And we didn't get really feedback.
Oh, you did know? Okay. We had no feedback, no thermometer.
Remember, no internet, so we didn't hear from the fans. And the fans that did write, they'd go to Deadbox in the studio.
Okay.
And which was customary for all studios, and you just go in there. And sometimes I guess they would answer letters, but we never saw them. So we really didn't know until probably. What?
The feature film with Orson Welles. Let me describe it. Hey, Frank, what's going on? He says, I don't know. I'm going through the pages like this. I said, and I'm reading them. Not my line, not my line. Hey, Frank, what page are you on? Oh, 14. Flip over to 17, third line down. What? What is it, man? I'm getting whacked. I'm getting the deep 6. Holy, are you serious?
Then we started hearing from people.
Yes.
When he got whacked, that was, folks did not like that.
There were children that were hiding in their closets when I heard that, and under beds. No way. I've never heard of anything like that in my career. And of course, that was the milestone that said, I personally looked at that line and I said, well, I'm gone. I'm being axed. They're getting rid of me. There's no explanation. And you have to configure that within the mechanisms of show business and, whatever. And for about 3 days, I was really hurt. And there's still no echo or feedback. And I said, screw it. Get on to the next job, you know. Do what you normally do, just go to another one. And, you know, business as usual. Hi, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Let's go. What do we got here? Oh, Wacky Man and Wilbur. Oh, that's...
You were excellent in that, by the way. But you know, it was amazing. I think probably, was it when the internet came along, we finally realized that...
And the Transformers conventions as well?
Yeah, I mean, it took a long while for the cast to really get the feedback that it was as big as it was.
But it's made such an impact. And look at these generations of fans that are here for you at Steel City. Family and home.
Give it up. That's all the time we have. Please, a big standing ovation for all of us. Greg Walker and Peter Cullen. Such an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Love you guys. And girls, love you. Love you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much!
Come on, let me hear it. That's right. Till all are one. Transformers fans. 1, 2, 3. Till all are one.
No, I don't.
Megatron!
Transformers panel, Phoenix, all you guys. Thanks for making the magic happen.